will be able to see you on CCTV. Knock knock, Mr. Rubio. Guess who is back again? The drainage pipe is dead again.
When I'm rocking the table while he's operating. Waiting room is calculating. Come back on the rag and calculating. I know that you got a job to change, but your husband's heart problem's complicated. The FCC won't let me be you let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so good without me. So come on, dip, come on your lips, fuck that, come on your lips, come on your lips, and get ready. This shit's about to get heavy. I just settled on my lawsuit. Fuck you, Debbie.
But they ain't no shorty to touch me. Yo, I'd rather have the road homesick than sick of being home. I'd rather have a shorty to help me than do it on my own. Check me out, I'd rather be my own big and trick. That's a move from big. I take it back to big. I'm not about to get my work on. Please come on, big for break. Fuck that, I'd rather jerk on. Sometimes money so
Everyone, meet my boyfriend.
Oh, surprise. I study botany, so...
Oh, the pleasure. Where's your gas station? Plant 2.
Grab some food. Let's please. De Gutmaker Feel Good Pizza. Nieuw van Dr. Edgar.
Ready, bro.
This revolution. We're gonna do something different. Hij doet het nog, maar hij is onluisterbaar. Hoog tijd voor een nieuw nieuws. Alleen, welkom wordt het? Geen paniek, we hebben de laptop invloed aan jouw wensen al laten bouwen. Je vindt hem als Conro's keuze op conro.nl.
Nu bij Coolblue. €100 korting op deze HP Pavilion Windows laptop. Bestel hem in de Coolblue app.
Digital Lens is voor
America and its allies are not going to be
voor jou.
created. This is
Wanneer
what
hij
President
verzorging
Joe
door
Biden
een
has
mens
said
voor
about his
jezelf
Russian
doet.
counterpart. How much the West
Meer
has
verzorgende worden nog tijd in
for the world
onze
is
meest complete verzorging.
the United States is
Wees lief
taking
voor je
sheer
hart
force.
met Nivea.
On one hand, money
Need a team on the station.
that would fight whatever
Oh, guys,
it is engaging in secret negotiation talks with Russia. On one hand, it wants to crush the Russian economy with sanctions. But on the other, the Biden administration wants its banks to continue in Moscow. Hello and welcome to First Move. I am your host, Shabak Chauhan. Let's get straight into it. The Joe Biden administration, in its latest decision, has asked several banks to minimum ties with Russia. Bloomberg reported on Tuesday that the U.S. Treasury has asked large banks like JP Morgan and Citibank to continue providing services to some Russian strategic. But why would the U.S. want to destabilize Moscow? You see, the U.S. is very well aware of the global economy. One step wrong and the whole world's economy will be in jeopardy. Just for context, the US economy itself isn't in great shape either. It is on the brink of a recession, with inflation and cost of living going through the roof. Back to the banks. President Joe Biden wants these banks to walk a very tight rope and look at the finer details of the sanctions. Bloomberg quoted sources who said US officials asked these banks basic services like US dollar settlement, payment transfers, and trade finance offerings going. But this will be only for those Russian companies who are exempted from certain aspects of the sanctions, such as Gazprom. Not just this, these banks will also be penalized with billions of dollars in case they end up dealing with sanctioned entities. For the US, the aim is to not fund Putin's war on Ukraine directly. But here's the question. Are banks even up for this?
We should be thankful.
Banks in the United States are in a mess. Take Citibank for instance. Along with rivals Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan, it had decided to scale down operations in Russia even before the war in Ukraine began. Citigroup has an exposure of nearly $10 billion in Russia, the most of any US bank. And at this it could lose nearly half of that in the worst case scenario. But all of this is not straightforward. US banks can't just pull out from Russia. Firstly, it's a huge market, and obtaining a license is a lengthy procedure. Once these banks get it, they aren't keen on giving that up, whatever the circumstance may be. And when it comes to matters such as this, banks are at the mercy of the government. Like Jamie Dimon, who was quizzed during a congressional hearing in September, when asked about severing ties with Russia, said, "We are following the instructions of the American government as they asked us to do it." So here is where we are. Banks can't withdraw from Russia currently because it may not be viable from a business point of view. On the other hand, Russia and its allies are not going to be intimidated. This is what US President Joe Biden had said about his Russian counterpart, Vladimir Putin. How much America and its allies are not going to be intimidated. This is what US President Joe Biden had said about his Russian counterpart, Vladimir Putin. How much the West has been intimidated for the world to see. Now, the United States is thinking of sheer hypocrisy. On one hand, it wants to give unequivocal support to Ukraine and provide what America and its allies are not going to be intimidated. This is what US President Joe Biden had said about his Russian counterpart, Vladimir Putin. How much the West has been intimidated is for the world to see. Now, the United States is thinking of sheer hypocrisy. On one hand, it wants to give unequivocal support to Ukraine and provide whatever it needs. Realizing its own arms inventory is fast it is engaging in secret negotiations with Russia. On one hand, it wants to crush the Russian economy with sanctions. On the other, Biden administration wants its banks to continue as possible. Hello and welcome. My name is Subhash. Let's get straight into it. The Joe Biden administration in its latest decision has asked several banks to keep minimum ties with Russia. Bloomberg reported on Tuesday that the US Treasury has asked large banks like JP Morgan and Citibank to continue providing services to some Russian firms strategically. But why would the US want to do this at a time when it is penalizing Moscow? You see, the US is very well aware of the Putin economy. One step wrong and the whole world's economy will be in jeopardy. Just for context, the US economy itself isn't in great shape either. It is on the brink of a recession, with inflation and cost of living going through the roof. Back to the banks. President Joe Biden wants these banks to walk a very tight rope and look at the finer details of the sanctions. Bloomberg quoted sources who said US officials asked these banks to keep basic services like US dollar settlement, payment transfers, and trade finance offerings going. But this will be only for those Russian companies who are exempted from certain aspects of the sanctions, such as Gazprom. Not just this, these banks will also be penalized with billions of dollars in case they end up dealing with sanctioned entities. For the US, the aim is to not fund Putin's war on Ukraine directly. But here's the question. Are banks even up for this? Banks in the United States are in a mess. Take Citibank, for instance. Along with rivals Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan, it had decided to scale up operations in Russia even before the war in Ukraine began. Citigroup has an exposure of nearly $10 billion in Russia, the most of any US bank, and had previously warned it would lose nearly half of that in the worst case scenario. But all of this is not straightforward. US banks can't just pull out from Russia. Firstly, it's a huge market, and obtaining a license is a lengthy procedure. Once these banks get it, they aren't clear of giving that up, whatever the circumstance may be. And when it comes to matters such as this, banks are at the mercy of the government. Like Jamie Dimon, who was quizzed during a congressional hearing in September, when asked about severing ties with Russia, said, "We are following the instructions of the American government as they asked us to do it." So here is where we are. Banks can't withdraw from Russia currently because it may not be viable from a business point of view. On the other hand, the Biden administration wants these banks to still stay there and conduct minimum business. Politically, the US president has been called out for his double standards. Congress leaders are of the view that President Biden should walk the talk when he talks of penalizing Russia. Such secretive measures aren't going to help the US's cause. After its sanctions boomerang, do you think the US has exposed itself on its stance on Russia? Do let us know in the comments.
West Asia is tense. Saudi Arabia.
They're almost here. Why don't you just kill him now?
No! Don't go.